Hey Finxters! In today's lecture, we will discuss how to check if a key exists in a Python dictionary. Now, this is a very basic topic. However, even if you are dealing with complex codes, you might come across situations wherein you have to check whether a given key is present in the dictionary. So, without further delay, let us dive into the methods that will help us to find if a particular key is present in the given dictionary. Now, I'll help you with three methods which you can use to check if the key is present in the dictionary or not. So, the first method that we will be using is the in keyword. Now, this is the simplest way to find if a key is present in the dictionary or not. Just to give you an idea about the in keyword, in is a keyword in Python which has two primary uses. It is used to verify if the given values are present in a sequence, which can be a dictionary, string, tuple, or a list. And the second use of the in keyword is within a for loop. That is, the in keyword will help you to iterate over the elements in a given sequence with the help of a for loop. So let's have a quick look at an example to understand how the in keyword works, and then we shall move on and solve our problem with the help of the in keyword. So let's say we have a list which has the following numbers, and now let's say we want to check if the number 1 is present within the given list li. So let's print 1, and then we use our in keyword and then the name of the list, which is li in this case. So what we are doing here is we are checking, is 1 present within the list li? So that's what the in keyword is helping us to do. Now let's go ahead and execute this. And as you can see, the output is true. This is because 1 is indeed present in the list li. Now let's say if we want to check if the number 10 is present within the list li. So in that case, the output should be false. Let's go ahead and execute this to find out if the output is false. And there we go. As you can see, expected output was displayed on the screen. Now this is the first use of the in keyword. You can also use the in keyword to iterate over the elements within the list li. So let's use a for loop for I, and then we use our in keyword and then the name of the list. So this means we are iterating over all the elements within the list li. And now let's simply go ahead and print each element with the list. That's it. Let's execute this piece of code. And there we go. As you can see, all the elements within the list li have been displayed on the screen. So these are the use cases of the in keyword. Now let's go ahead and find out how we can use the in keyword and check if a given key is present in the dictionary. So let's say that the given dictionary to us is as displayed on the screen. It goes by the name device, and the keys within the dictionary are brand, model, and year. Now I want to check if the key year is present within this dictionary. So I will be using the in keyword along with the if else statements. So let's go ahead and find out how we can do that. I'll use if and then the name of the key that I'm searching here in our dictionary, which goes by the name device. Oops, I literally printed present. Anyway, so that's the syntax. I'm checking if the key here is present in the dictionary device. If so, let's print the value that is associated to this key. And to do that, we use the name of our dictionary and then we use the key within the square bracket notation. That's it. Now let's go ahead and execute this code. And as you can see, since the key was already present in the dictionary, we got the value associated to it. Now, what if we want to print certain value associated to a key which is not present in this dictionary? Let's go ahead and find out what happens in that case, and then we will find out how we can deal with it. So let's say we have another print statement which prints the value associated to the key within the dictionary, which is color. Now, as you can see that the key color is not present in the dictionary, so we must get an error in this case. So let's go ahead and find out what that error is. As you can see, in this case, we got a key error, which means that the given key color is not present in the dictionary. In order to avoid this situation or this error, you can use a condition wherein you can check if the key color is present in the dictionary, if and only if that key is present in the dictionary, then you will print the value associated to the key. So to do that, we will once again use our if statement. Then we mention the name of the key that we are trying to find within the dictionary. And now we will be using the in keyword within the dictionary device. So this means I'm checking if the key color is present in the dictionary. And if this condition is evaluated to true, only then I will print the value associated to the key color. So let's go ahead and execute this piece of code and let's find out if we get the error once again. And there we go. As you can see, we successfully resolved the error. And since color is not present in the dictionary device, so the if statement was not executed. So this is how you can use the in keyword and check if a key is present in the dictionary or not. That brings us to our next method of checking if a key is present in a dictionary or not. And the next method that we will be using is known as keys. So keys is a dictionary method that extracts the keys present in a dictionary and then stores them in a list. Now, to be more specific, it actually returns a view object that consists of the keys within the dictionary in a list. To further explain this, let us go ahead and have a look at an example to understand how the keys method works. And then we shall use the keys method to check if a particular key is present in the dictionary or not. So let's say this is the dictionary that is given to us. And now we will be using the keys method to extract all the keys that are present within this dictionary car. So let's say we have a variable x, and within x, we are going to store the keys of the dictionary car. To do that, we will simply use the keys method along with the name of the dictionary, which is car dot keys. Now let's print x and let's find out what the view object stores within itself. And there we go. As you can see, this is a view object which stores all the keys within the dictionary in a list. So I hope this makes it clear what is the exact function of the keys method. Now let's use this method to find if a key is present in the dictionary or not. So let's use a for loop for I in, and now I will iterate through this view object. But before iterating over the view object, I'll convert it into a list. So to do that, I'll use list method, which will help me to convert this view object into a list. And then I'll pass x as an argument to the list method. Now within this for loop, I'll check if the key name is present within the dictionary or not. To do that, I can use if I equals name. In that case, I'll print the value associated to the key name within the dictionary card. So let's print the value associated to the key name. So I can simply use I in this case, since the if statement will only be executed if the key name is present within the dictionary. Similarly, let me use another condition wherein I'll use another key which is not present within this dictionary. And let's say that the name of that key is color. And then if this key is present in the dictionary, in that case, we will print the value associated to this key. Okay, now let's go ahead and execute this piece of code. And as you can see, only the first if statement within the for loop was executed. since the key name is present in the dictionary car. However, the key color was not present in this dictionary. So let's go ahead and add this key within our dictionary. And let's say the color is red. Okay. Now, the second if statement should also be executed. So let's check that. And as you can see, the second if statement was also executed and we got the value associated to the key color in this case. So that's how you can use the keys method to check if a given key is present in the dictionary or not. Now, I purposely used different dictionaries and different scenarios along with a for loop because you may come across numerous scenarios within your code wherein you have to check if the given key is present in the dictionary or not. So you can use the methods that I explained so far accordingly in your code. Now that finally brings us to the last method of checking if a key is present in the dictionary or not. And the name of that method is get. So get is a dictionary method in Python which is used to return the value of an item associated with a specified key. So to explain this further, let's say this is a dictionary that has been given to us. We are using the same example once again. Now let's use a print statement, and within this print statement, we will print the value associated to the key ID. So to do that, we will be using the get method. In order to access the get method, you need to use the name of the dictionary, which is car in this case, dot get. Now within get, we have to specify the key whose value we want to extract. So in this case, we want to extract the value of the key ID. So let's mention that within the get method. And now let's execute this code. Now, as you can see, the value associated to the key ID has been displayed as an output on the screen. So this explains how the get method works. And now let's go ahead and find out how we can use the get method to check if a key is present in the dictionary or not. Once again, we need the help of an if statement. So let's say if, and now we will use another keyword which goes by the name not. Now, not is nothing but a keyword or a logical operator in Python that evaluates to true or that returns true if the given statement or condition is true. Otherwise, it returns false if the given statement or condition is false. So let's check if a particular key which goes by the name color is present in this dictionary or not. So to do that, we'll use the not keyword along with the get method. So let's use our get method now, car.get. And now let's say we want to find if the key color is present in the dictionary, which as you can see is not present. In that case, we will print key absent. Otherwise, let's go ahead and print key present. Similarly, let's use another condition wherein a particular key is actually present within the dictionary. Let's say we want to find if the key ID is present in the dictionary or not. To do that, we simply once again have to use the same syntax, and in place of color, we have to specify the key ID. And now in this case, as we know that the key ID is present, so within the else statement, let's go ahead and print the value associated to the key ID. So to do that, we use the name of our dictionary, and within the square bracket notation, we specify the name of the key, which is ID. Now let's go ahead and execute this code. And there we go. As you can see in the first case, Python says that the key is absent, while in the second case, Python prints the value associated to the key ID. Okay, so that was it for this lecture. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you face any doubts, please mention them in the comments and I'll try to reply to all your doubts and queries. If this video helped you, please give it a like and subscribe our channel for more lessons like these in the future. Thank you.